It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
You can see now, man. Mo. Yeah, I just seen how I put belts in BTA to Tiago. I just got through putting BTA to Tiago. Yeah, like 70-something to 40-something.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm in a little slump, right? He ain't better than win this Madden at all.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory.
That was close. So he probably would have won had we not changed their players back.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays.
So he might would have won had we not chosen his players back.
You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll throw it here on first. Fits it through the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to 18.
Yeah.
He picks up
I ain't got to run the ball in the goal line.
Moving quickly,
Yeah, you're right. I can't discredit it.
From the red zone on first. That one connects. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Why can't keep coming in and out?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Nix from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Bucs have the first.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Connects with fans. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Get some space around midfield. Still has some space inside the 35. Hits the 20. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty taunt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw here. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Going to defender, we've got a foot race. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious.
Yeah, TK just posted it in RSL. Oh, damn.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner.
They ain't found the autopsy ain't came back yet either.
Into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've
No,
got
not
2nd and
yet.
4.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They send a man in motion. Now Nick's on 3rd down. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
Waiting on down there.
Give him 32 on that
You better not lose this nigga's flag.
Will be a Tampa
With
Bay
me?
first
Oh, no,
down.
no, no. You know I'm not.
Just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To
I hope
just
not.
catch it and fall down, but have a plan.
Can't
Yes, you gotta
fucking
catch
hope
first,
not either.
But then have a plan to go attack.
Nigga,
Be
1 in
aggressive.
10.
Get those yards after catch. That is his job.
Is
Well
that nigga
done.
Darren Steiner right now? No. Oh, that was an A16. Bro. They should have advanced by now.
Motion.
Go ahead and advance our OGR again.
Once more into the hands of Jeudy.
Me too.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Nah.
So the hurry up here.
I was about to say, God damn. No, that would have been fucking nasty.
No, them games went too fast, dog.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
No, we
So
can't
they
get
play
it.
the game within that first night? That is crazy.
That's one of those occasions
That's a
where
record
you're sitting
right
in
there.
the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Forced out to his right. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
How 60 would have been from his
If he fumbled,
fumble.
I would have left the chat, dog.
Kicking unit comes out for the
I would
extra
talk to y'all
point.
tomorrow or something.
Right
How's
down the
Chargers
middle,
doing,
it's
man?
good. And the Buccaneers tie
Yeah, how's
things
the
up
Chargers
at
doing?
14.
That good ass team I left them.
The Chargers. Let me see who the Chargers is. They 7-4.
Oh, man.
They gave them to the dude that run that money
Now
league.
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
They're just advanced. How about?
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 37 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're all knotted up at 14. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And having gained about a handful there. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, fellas, I'm back on later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, shot.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota.